If you could do anything when you read the Bible, here's what I recommend. Meditate on the scriptures and ask questions. Matthew 6:33, we're going to do that right now. Jesus says at the end of this section of the Sermon on the Mount, seek first the kingdom of God. A question I have, especially as a new Bible reader or a new Christian, might be, what does it mean to seek the kingdom of God? What is the kingdom of God? What does it mean to seek it first, right? And if you read verse 32, it talks about the difference between really pagans and the person who has a father in heaven who knows what they need before they ask. And the difference is, well, according to Matthew 6, you can pray like you have a father who knows your needs, right? The Gentiles, the pagans, they don't have that security of a loving father caring for them and valuing them, so they seek after these things, the needs of the body, right? I might ask, what are these things they're seeking after? Just the temporary needs of this life. Instead, Jesus flips that and says, seek first the kingdom, right? And his righteousness. Now, what is God's righteousness? How do I practically seek that? And why am I seeking that alongside the kingdom? How does righteousness fit into the kingdom of God? And all these things will be added to you. I might ask, how? What is Jesus saying about these things? And also, what are these things? In context, it refers to the needs of this life, the things that your Father knows you need. All those things will be added to you. How? By God. Through what method and what strategy? Well, what He's instituted for us is this thing called seeking first the kingdom, and that's the way in which all these things are added to you. You don't do it His way, you end up like the pagans, seeking after all these things obsessively out of fear and insecurity and worry and anxiety. Therefore, do not be anxious. Also, what does it look like for God to add these things to us? Is another question. That might look different from situation and person and season to season. Therefore, don't be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. So I might ask, why are we talking about tomorrow all of a sudden? Because apparently anxiety is pointed in the direction of tomorrow. It's never concerned with the present, it's always about the future, whether that's a moment from now, a minute from now, an hour, or tomorrow, right? And then I might ask, why is this therefore here? How does this therefore connect these two ideas? All these things will be added if you seek first the kingdom. Because that's true, don't be anxious about tomorrow. There's something about seeking the kingdom today that fights against our worries and anxieties about tomorrow. Tomorrow will be anxious for itself. I might ask, what in the world does it mean that tomorrow will be anxious for itself? In what way? Sufficient for the day